Hi friends, and welcome to Storytime with Sunny. The problem is, I don't know where Sunny is, so we're going to get started and we'll just do it with me doing the reading. Today's book is called Where the Wild Things Are by Maurice Sendak, and it is one of my all-time favorite books. In fact, I've liked it since I was in college and did a report on it, like for 20 years. So, let's get started with today's book, Where the Wild Things Are. Where the Wild Things Are. Story and pictures by Maurice Sendak. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind and another, his mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to bed without eating anything. That very night, in Max's room, a forest grew and grew and grew until his ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world all around. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through night and day. And in and out of weeks and almost over a year to where the wild things are. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. Till Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once, and they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all, and made him king of all wild things. "And now," cried Max, "let the wild rumpus start." "Now stop," Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around, from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat, so he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye and sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day and into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. And it was still hot. Wasn't that a great story? And I still don't know where Sunny is. So we're going to move on with our activities. Now, behind me, there are many, many wild things hiding. I'm going to see if you can find them. I'm going to step out of the picture, and then you see if you can find about 15 wild things. Some will be grouped on two on a page, some might be all by themselves, but there's 15 wild things for you to find. Are you ready? Let's start finding them in 3, 2, 1. Can you find all those wild things? Keep looking. Pause the video now so you can give a better look. Sunny, I was wondering where you are.
I'm not Sunny, I'm a wild thing.
I'll say you are, but let's show the kids out there so they're not scared that you're just really Sunny and pretending you're wild.
Okay. Youch, youch.
Take those eyes.
Youch, youch.
And the teeth.
Bleh.
And your goatee.
See, it's me, friends. Ha ha, it's fun being a wild thing, Miss Laurie. Ha ha.
Well, don't give up being a wild thing just yet, because now we're gonna play action word rumpus.
Wow, how do you play that, Miss Laurie?
Well, I'm gonna let you be the queen of the wild things.
Yahoo!
And what you're gonna do is take your scepter,
Okay, got it.
and then you're gonna tell the wild things what they need to do. You're gonna say an action word. Another word name for an action word is a verb. So you're gonna say some action word, and then the kids out there are gonna do it. And they're gonna keep doing it until you say, be still. Then they're gonna stop. Okay, shall we give it a try?
Yeah, 'cause I'm king or queen of the wild things. All right, ready? All you wild things out there, here we go. The queen of the wild things says, roar!
Roar, roar, roar.
Be still. Very good, Miss Laurie.
Thanks, Sonny. I'll be your audience.
Okay, ha! All right, the queen of the wild things says, gnash your teeth. Be still. The queen of the wild things says, roll your eyes. Roll your head. Now roll your whole bodies. Get down on the floor and roll. You wild things at home? Haha, Miss Laurie can't.
No, I can't, but you can roll out there. Go ahead and roll.
Be still.
Oh, you better stop now.
The queen of the wild things says, eat. Be still. The queen of the wild things says, row. Row your boats, in other words.
Okay.
Be still. The queen of the wild things says, climb. Be still. The queen of the wild things says, dance. Dance bigger. Bigger. Be still. You look funny, Miss Laurie.
Sorry.
And now the queen of the wild things says, run. Miss Laurie can't do it because she's on her knees, but you out there can do it. Run, everybody. Run, you wild things. Run, run, run. Be still. That was fun.
That was a lot of fun, Sonny. You know, sometimes we all have a little bit of a wild thing in us. And sometimes we can be led far away, like Max did, from home, far away from the places we know and love, to where the wild things are. But there's someone who's always waiting for us. Someone who loves you and will always love you best of all. You know who that is, Sonny?
My mom and dad?
Even more.
Jesus.
You got it. So when you're feeling wild, send your wild thoughts to Jesus and he'll be able to calm you down. Now, as the queen of the wild things, maybe we better say goodbye now, Sonny.
Okay,
You know what to do?
I do. Let me grab my scepter.
Okay.